une faille dans mon cœur attend pour la peinture au mur et les bandants qu'une nuit. Juste une faille dans attend. Le succès s'est écrit par l'ombre vécu. Une feuille tombante, anxiété latente. Pas envie de recommencer ce qu'on fait, les parents c'est
Ah, devia ter importado puxado os novos commits.
J'ai besoin d'être sûr que t'es la bonne pour me faire oublier toutes mes peurs et failles. Trop de failles, pas me craille, non. Trop de failles, j'ai le cœur empaillé. Trop de failles, vas-y on graille, non.
A primeira tarefa vai ser recuperar a Yadal.
Eccentric memory that I couldn't keep on my vinyl. Afraid by baby, my soul is sad and I really don't wanna mess it up with you. You're my final. Gotta fix it out, feeling and chasing to see beyond doubt, and gotta be a fool to search beside her. Gotta fix it out,
Essas paradas.
see beyond doubt, and gotta be
Arma modo.
search beside you.
Que loucura. Só tem um pouquinho de coisa para recuperar. Nossa senhora! Primeira coisa. Esse aqui para 128, 128. Agora. Ué. Que loucura! Documentos, projetos Unity, Bravery. Perdão. Ai, ai. Vou botar um chazinho pra fazer só. Ai, ai. Vamos lá. Simbora. Pá, 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 pá. Vou ter que renomear o nome, essas tags todas. Deixa eu baixar um pouco o volume dessa música, que acho que tá muito alto. O chá. Vamos lá. Vou pegar só uma referência. Referência de Eu vou ler o projeto direto, mais fácil. Cadê você, Tony? Darkthorn? Vamos do Thorn normal mesmo, que é mais certeiro. Plain. Idle front e idle back. Primeira coisa. Eu já vou renomear e também já vou reajustar aqui, porque tem muita... Primeira coisa, o tempo desses quadros está muito diferente do que eu estou usando hoje no projeto. Então, já vou. 83 é padrão. Tem uma preocupação aqui que é o seguinte. Vamos ver se tem uma skill que ela bate com o escudo no chão. E eu não sei se nessa época já tinha ela ou não. Porque se não tiver, eu vou ter que recuperar o outro arquivo. Procurar o outro arquivo que tem isso. É isso que eu vou ter que procurar na mão dentro da pasta. Como não tem ali, vou ver se não está aqui. Mas isso aqui parece ter menos quadros. Aqui tem umas animações. Quer dizer, eu acho que tem, né? Ó, tá vendo? Essa animação não tem lá. Então o que eu vou fazer? Eu vou pegar essa animação dela e colocar lá. Essa animação dela, eu digo, essa animação do personagem, né? Não essa skill, porque não faz sentido a skill ficar no arquivo. Às vezes faz, né? Mas vocês entenderam. Esse arquivo tinha, mas deve estar perdido em algum lugar, né? Então vamos aqui, é manual mesmo. Ai, ai. O que é isso? Escudo. Que o escudo vem pra frente. Aqui. Vai. Onde que o escudo vai? Tá aqui, tá aqui, tá aqui. Ah, sim. Tá aqui. Então essa é uma skill com 15 quadros. Aí aqui eu vou ajustar o lugar certinho. Lança. É lança mesmo. Braço superior. Braço superior. Eu achei que tá certo, não vou nem conferir tudo, né? Não vou conferir tudo porque... Aqui eu vou colocar... Ela já tem outras skills. Vou deixar a skill aqui X por enquanto. Lembrando que nas tags eu tenho que colocar os quadros onde vão ter o contato, né? E a partir do momento que ela libera para ter transição para outra animação. É isso que significa esses dois números na tag. Então vamos lá. Primeira coisa. Eu vou tentar colocar na ordem que tem lá no Torne para ficar organizado, né? E eu tenho uma noção boa. Aqui está o idle, front, idle back, walk front, walk back. Então vamos lá. Aqui eu vou girar. Nossa senhora. Aqui tem um step, e esse step ele é a animação de guard, é target lock, né? Então eu vou até eu vou deixar target lock. Como que é o nome disso? Ah, tá, vamos lá. Vamos focar no que precisa ser feito. Idle. Esse idle aqui não é o idle de target lock também. Então, vamos procurar o idle normal. Idle normal. Aqui eu tenho o run front e run back, né, que são os walks mesmo. Eu acho que eu tenho um idle back. Aqui tem um idle back sim. Então, vou colocar esse idle back lá pro início. Para deixar bem organizado. Então, idle front. Idle back. Idle front. walk front. Aqui no tem que botar tag também dos contatos, né? Porque tem os passos. Aqui o contato é diferente do torna. Aqui é no 4. Caramba. Nossa, que walk cycle era esse? Bem fluido, né? Então 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 e 10. Walk back 4, 10. Morte, nossa. Eu vou deixar como def, mas a def não é nada hoje no jogo, né? Essa animação não é utilizada. Talvez eu aproveite mais para fazer algumas outras coisas. Salvar aqui. Vamos lá. Aqui agora eu tenho o walk slow front e walk slow back. Esses dois eu acho que eu não tenho animação para ela. Eu vou dar uma olhada aqui, mas eu acredito que não tenha mesmo. More skills. Não tem. Então, próximo. Aqui eu tenho o walk front weapon, walk back weapon. Nesse, acho que eles que são utilizados no target lock. Então eu já vou colocar. Eu vou ver se tem ela para trás. Não tem, só para frente. Então, depois eu tenho que mudar o nome daqueles walk weapon, até que no projeto mesmo. Para, em vez de walk back weapon e walk front weapon, mudar para walk. Onde que tá isso aqui? Deixa de baixo. Walk. Target, aqui, target lock, walk, wide. Não, tá vendo? Porque se é uma lógica que eu alterei recente no projeto, que se eu coloco walk weapon back, walk weapon front, eu posso fazer só o walk weapon, que ele já preenche nas duas. Eu não vou fazer isso agora, porque tem algumas implicações, ajustes que eu tenho que fazer e tal. Como eu quero resolver logo, só vou deixar a mesma animação com walk back weapon e walk front weapon, que já resolve minha vida. Então aqui, ó. Walk front weapon. E aqui, lembrando que por ser walk, eu tenho que colocar as tags para os passos. Lembrando que aqui é. Vamos lá. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nossa, é muito longe. É 8 mesmo. Tá, é aqui, ó. 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 e 10. Nessa época a gente usava muitos quadros para as animações. E mesma coisa. Walk back weapon. 3 e 10. Aí aqui é, se eu não me engano, é idle weapon. Deixa eu ver lá no torne. Ainda tem o guard. Tô vendo aqui ó, que eu deixei guard walk front, guard walk front, guard walk back. Engraçado, eu tenho idle weapon, me lembro. Não, não tem. Não tem agora que eu tô lembrado. É uma das animações que eu acho que tinha e que acabaram se perdendo. Só agora que eu vi a sua mensagem, Acne. Hello! Hello, Acne. Ou é Encra? Seja bem-vindo. Eu não me lembro de ter visto você. E você falou hello. Are you an English speaker? Ou falando hello de hello mesmo? If you're an English speaker, let me know in the chat. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep speaking Portuguese because most people like watching this streaming are Brazilian. So if you're not Brazilian or if you speak English, let me know, please. And I'll try speaking in English. Continuando. Tá, onde é que eu tava? Então, no caso dela, o walk back, walk front weapon é praticamente o guard walk, o guard front. Então eu vou colocar guard walk e guard front. Então, nesse caso eu não preciso colocar nos dois jeitos, né? Só o guard walk já resolve. Coloco as tags, 3 e 10, padrão. Aí aqui eu tenho o idle defense. Esse idle defense vai ser o guard idle. Guard idle. Tá, aí aqui eu tenho eu lembro de ter mais alguma coisa aqui. Nossa, eu pulei um monte de coisa. Ó, esses dois como são os padrões, eu vou colocar lá no início. Essa é muita coisa. Tá, não vou mexer nisso não. Vamos achar. Tá, vamos lá. Guard idle. Aqui eu tenho o guard hit. Guard hit tem alguma coisa? Depois eu posso melhorar isso, mas eu vou deixar assim mesmo por enquanto. Vou ajustar primeiro os nomes das tags, depois eu mexo qualquer alteração. Guard hit. Guard idle, guard hit. Então tem o guard enter, entre, tudo bem. O bom Tá, vamos lá. Esse delay sustain release antigamente era a nomenclatura que a gente usava para os ataques, mas hoje a gente não usa mais eles assim. Hoje é tudo uma só, então eu vou deletar. De 45 a 60. Caramba. Aqui é o Basic Attack. Basic Attack 1. Ok, deixa eu ver onde que é o contato. Ela tinha um FX. O que aconteceu aqui? Tá, depois eu arrumo isso. Mas aqui é Basic Attack. 7. Contato. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 7, 13. Idle front, idle back, walk front, walk back, death, skill 1, trust, hurt. Aqui eu tenho o attack back. Stun, né? Eu lembro de ter outras direções. Tem os ângulos. Isso é um problema. Thank you, Justin. I'll try speaking English since, I guess the other viewer is also an English speaker. So, thank you. I'm an animator, as you can see. What I'm doing now is recovering some old files for project No Place for Bravery. I don't know if you heard about it. If you don't, you can check the website and the old trailer in the links. You're watching from YouTube? I guess if you'd look for No Place for Bravery in YouTube, you can check it out. No Place for Bravery. Yeah. This character right here is Eadal. That's okay. I understand. If you like it, would you consider subscribing to our channel? The channel is from our company, but you can watch my streams in Twitch also. Oh, that this is our main character, Thorn. Let me show you the whole animation set for him. Yeah, the character is broken like in three parts, like the shield, Thorn, the shield, and Fid. It's his son. He carries in his back. Like the portion you're seeing right now is just Thorn. Well, if you might just like follow me on Twitch, and that will really help. Like spread the word for the project. We'll be launching it this year. Oh, let me uncheck out everything here, just so you can see only the things that are like uh, supposed to be seen. There are a lot of layers here in Aseprite that I used only like for reference and the construction of the character. Oh, the purple layers are the ones. Here, there's something. What you're seeing here is like every animation we got for him. There are some blank animations because we're not using them on the project right now. Top right and lower right. Uh, in fact, it does really depend on the character. Like if you can check like here, there's an animation for Fid that he's pointing like a lot of different directions. So when you talk about the attacks, it really depends like if the attack work for multiple directions or not. But usually I try to make it so like the attack working for multiple directions because it's a lot of work to make like here like the crossbow when he's holding it. Like if I were to animate him just holding the crossbow, it would be like take a lot of time to make it work. But when he's firing, like I guess animated four directions, like front, diagonal, front. Like there's the back diagonal and back. Yeah, they are. The in the game engine, it will be flipped by like the script. You can check here, like in the scene. There is like every character in the game. I only make like animations for the right direction. Yeah, like you're watching Thorn in his because he's the main character. There's a lot of directions I animated him. Like like I said before, there are some directions that I don't because usually the animation works for multiple directions. But the enemies and this character right here, Adal, she'll be an enemy, but at first she was supposed to be a playable character, so that's because that's the only reason she has like a lot of animations. But if I were to get, let me see here, um, here, Goblin, no, uh, here, this is a character I'm animating right now. I the all every animation I'm not finished with every animation of him. Like I just finished yesterday the basic attack or the skill for him, and I only animate like the character pointing to the right direction and not like the playable character Thorn. Uh, its idle animation has got like only the right facing direction and only like front facing. I'm not gonna animate like him facing backwards because he's just an enemy. And let me get the complete character just so you see. Yeah, I'm. at first, and that's the kind of discussion we get a lot, like at the beginning of the project, because the more directions you insert, like for the, and I'm not gonna say like for the character itself in the game, but if you make it so the you have like eight directions for the character, and oh, you mean like eight directions flipping it the sprite, or eight directions every direction animated it like separately? Because that's a lot of work, and that's not a road I would go down, because like I said, like it's the kind of when I was talking about what I'm doing right now is like recovering Eadal, because it was like a character from the beginning of the project. Yeah, that's the main issue, because it's a lot of work. Like for a character facing four directions, it would take like 2 weeks of work to get every animation done. And I'm not like entirely sure what's the resolution you'll be using in your game. Like, is it pixel art or not? And like, if the animator or the artist is not supposed to animate like four directions, because you can mirror, then if it's only like moving planes, that's a that's okay. But he's gonna be, or she, know, if she's gonna, the animator has got to animate like four directions. That's a lot of work. Like if it's more than one attack, just so you know, like Thorn has three attacks, three facing front and three facing back, and that's a lot of work. If I were to do that for every enemy, it would be hell. And let me show you one of the enemies. That's finish. Mm, Habling, Habling Stalker. Right here, this is a character. It's finished and it's ready to be played, and ready to be used in game. Oh, yeah, if it's a top-down kind of game, like the Zelda's NES games, I don't think you really need like eight directions for that. Like you can get away like with three directions, like front facing, right facing, and back facing. If you were not to mirror the animation, that would be great. Like I'm saying that because of my fellow animator that we have to animate that. But here, this one, this character, he like every character walks like up, down, diagonally, and such, like right and left. And with all of these animations that are only like animated to the right side, it works fine in the game. Even the attack, like it only attacks like in fact he gets two attacks like this one, and it goes like all the way from the back to the left side, so it's kind of a 360-degree attack, and so is the other one. So if I'm talking about this kind of attacks that work like in multiple directions, yeah, yeah. I get what you're saying, because that's the, like I said, it's the kind of decision you gotta make like at the start of the project. But nowadays, if we were to make like the same decision, if we were to make the decision of going like with different directions, we probably vote for like lesser directions and go with the attacks that works with multiple directions. Yeah, and an advice that I don't know if you're like an experienced game developer or not, but try working with the with MVP, like minimal viable products or a vertical slice, because like I said, sometimes we make decisions based on what we think it would work better, and sometimes like a lot of the how can I say, a lot of the uh, I don't know, like simpler works best. Is there anything else you would like me to show you? And so what I'm doing right now, and like I said, like this character is really old and was supposed to be one of the main characters, and that's why it has like three attack directions. Nowadays, like enemies doesn't really have more than, I will not say more than one, because some of them has like two. Yeah, and like Realm of the Mad Gods, I guess it's a very simple game based. I'm not really sure because I played like a really long time ago, but I remember it being like really simple, the animations and the I guess the attacks from swords were just like swinging, right? And probably just like rotating. Oh yeah, let me give you some links. Um, where's it? Just a second. I'll send you the links for my Twitter. There's a link for our Discord channel, like for No Place for Bravery. You can check a lot of the things we're working right now there. And there's the links for there are the links for everything like Bravery related. Even there were no melee. Oh. You can check the Discord channel. There's an English speaking channel there, and that's the No Place for Bravery website. I guess from there you can subscribe to our mailing list, newsletter, and such. And I try to stream like every day at afternoon here in Brazil. I'm not sure what's the timeline, time zone. That's just experience, I gotta say. If I were to show the first animation I did, it was for this project like 4 years ago. Oh, okay. And it was like some very rough. Let me show you. Uh, where's it? Here, goblins. Goblins. Where are they? What? They were supposed to be here. Okay, system out there. Here, I guess this was the first character I ever animated, like for this game. And the animation, like, really simple. And I'm not really proud of it, but this is where it all started. And feel free to ask some questions in my on my Discord. You can find me on the Glitch Discord channel. Yeah, yeah. Like if you're into scripting and programming, I only should suggest that you learn a little bit, just so you know how like to work together with someone else, like send directions and get to know what you want for your game. Maison Madness. Okay. And is this the first game you're trying to make, or not? Oh, we're not. We have made the Steam page, but it's not public yet, not published, but it will be soon. But if you were to check on our Discord, like sometime real soon, we'll be releasing the first version of the game, the demo. And check the content firsthand. The content we're creating right now. And also, there's a channel that you can check whenever I go live. And some of the other guys on the project, they also stream, so you know, you gotta begin from somewhere. You gotta start from somewhere. So don't worry about like being the best or being good. Just like if there's something that you gotta learn, just learn it and use it, and that's it. There's no way like you can study for everything you'll be facing in the game dev industry or like as a professional. So what I suggest is like just keep doing and try like building games within like your limitations, like programming and art and animation and such, and you will be getting better from there. Like no one started like uh, developing what I can say like God of War. Like every single professional started like from the bottom up. Yeah, that's the way. So what I suggest like worrying about the system itself and not from like for animation and art, Because if you get a system with the placeholder for every bit of art, then you got a system that you can show like for people to get interested in and maybe like investing money on the project or investing time. That's almost the same thing for professionals, and that's it. Nove. This one I gotta. Um, yeah, from what I got, it's like you're building modules, like systems that work with each other. Is that right? Yeah, that's the most logical like thinking and the mindset you gotta have like when you start working on a project, because usually people get lost in it, like trying to make something big without checking if it's fun on the most basic level. I think I'll have a problem here. Yeah. Right. Yeah, let me decide. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, uh, I don't suggest like working in a lot of different projects at the same time. That's something I'm doing right now, and I gotta say it sucks because it takes the double of the time, the amount of time you gotta put effort like into finishing the game. So try finishing just one project and then going to the next one. That way you gotta got the full experience of working on a project. That's the that's kind of my philosophy right now. Philosophy, because it is like time consuming and how can I say, like nerve consuming maybe. Yeah, the idea if just one direction and then flipping it, it's the idea I'd suggest for you, like to invest time, because it's, I don't know what's the rest of the idea, but usually it's simpler than like working with multiple directions, and most likely it will be a platformer, I'd say. Is it? Or is it like top down? Sidestepping. Sidestep. CS. What is this? Hmm. The idea was make something that along the lines of an battle game like TFT and games of that nature, but with like deck building or something, but built around like those mobile empire. Yeah, yeah. I do really like enjoy playing TFT, but it's not the kind of game I'd like to work on, I guess. Yeah, like if you compare like classic strategy games, like uh, classic RTS, I'd say like Age or Warcraft, Starcraft. It's kind of hard like to make games like those with the limitations that mobile game impose on you. Like you could use like a mobile controller, but the screen is the mainly option you get. So yeah, it's kind of hard like working with mobile strategy games. Uh, yeah, and if you're working like with a lot of units, I'd suggest you doing some modular animation that works like for different characters, the same animation, so you don't have like to make a lot of sets of animation for a specific time of characters. So yeah, something that I usually talk about with the dev team is that I'm not willing to make another 2D pixel art game, right? At least not right now. Like I probably won't vote for the next game we make as a team to be a pixel art game because it takes a lot of work, and usually if the animation is discarded, like it is discarded. There's nothing else you can do. But if we work with 3D animation, there's a lot of things that you can still use, and the work is not does not go to waste. The kind of thing like uh, gets really frustrating if you change something in the game that you lose one of the animations you made, because at the beginning it's just a few animations, but by the end of the project there's a lot of characters animated that will not be used. Let me turn the volume down here. Minimum volume. Yeah, that's not a lot, and you can use a lot of like technical art to get away with different kind of skills using the same animation. So that's a good way to go. No, I'm sucking here. Sulking. What's the expression? Sulking. Yeah, sorry if sometimes I sound a little bitter. I'm sulking because of some of the animations here. I because of that reason I just mentioned. Like there's some animations here that I'm not entirely sure how they would work on the project right now. Yeah, this animation right here, skill one, skill two, in fact. Um, there's this one that it's side like attack to the side. There's this one to the front. It's the same skill, and this one to the back. And the character right now is not like don't have it doesn't have the structure to work with like three animations or three different directions for melee animations. Only two, so I'll have to choose between. I guess I won't be choosing the side one, and that's it. Cause, yeah. What can I say? Let me see. Where is the here? After 57. Oh, yeah, not good. I'm from Brazil. Uh, I work for a company, and I'm also a partner at this company. It's called the Glitch Factory, and I've been working on art for this project, like No Place for Bravery, for 4 years now, I guess, around that. And I've worked in a lot of different projects while doing art and mainly animation, but also kind of art. But we also have another like a lead artist, and most of the characters are designed by him, and I only animate. But right now. I'm working in two other projects besides No Place for Bravery. One of them is kind of being finished like this month, and the other one it's getting to post production right now. So it will be mostly like only tweaks and stuff. I'm trying to figure out where it will be like the best uh, best place to put all the attack itself like in the middle of this animation because it's not like fluid. Where are you from in the US? I've already been to the US quite sometimes. I've been an exchange student twice. I lived in Wyoming and like 3 months in Wyoming, and I also lived 3 months in where was it? Um, Louisiana. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Mm, Yeah, I'm not well versed in like the states and everything, but to contact haters here. Continue to move back to normal places for me to make money out there, like my experience in construction in the oil field work. Yeah, yeah. Before like listening to what I have to say, I gotta tell you, I'm maybe not the best person to give you advice on your life, I'd say, but yeah, I guess I'll do what I can and what I find like that will help you the most. Yeah, I gotta tell you right now, I'm not looking for freelance working, and I won't be in the like following 6 months, I'd say, because I'm working on my own project, and right now, me and my company, like we're dealing with some publisher, so I I can't really tell you. Not really. Like I wouldn't say like you have to value your career over your relationship. Like you gotta do what you feel it's the best for yourself. Like and this come from like my personal experience, personal like slash professional experience. I always value more like the moment my professional career as a game developer like started working out for me. Uh, it was when I like prioritized it, I guess, like putting working in front of everything. But I can say like it was the right decision. It was a decision that took me here. But if I were to make it again, most likely I would change it differently. So just like try to stay in a place where you get like happiness from your work, or oh, this animation here is not working. Oh, this frame here. Yeah. Que isso, Marcel? Sabe que. So that's what I can tell you. Just like so, it really does depend on the animation I'll have to do, or like the whole work itself. Só para você entender, Marcel, eu tô conversando com um viewer que tá no YouTube. Não tô só não tô só falando loucura aqui não. Acho que dá para ver no chat aí, né? O Justin do YouTube. Yeah, like for Brazilian standards, I know it's a lot different. It's not usually the right thing to compare because, yeah, economy and uh, money itself, like globally. But that's a lot of money. Like in Brazil, you'd be living, that's the amount, like Judges are paid, I'd say. So yeah. Pô, valeu, Marcial. Hoje eu tô recuperando uns arquivos antigos. Mais tarde talvez eu anime, mas por enquanto é isso. Yeah, what's I'm missing the name for the conversion. What's it again? Cotação. Quotation? No, it's not quotation. Yeah, you get what I mean. Yeah, if we're talking money, like 53,690 reais, reals, it's a lot of money. It is a lot of money here in Brazil. Something wrong here. Yeah, like I said, I can't really give you a number right now because it will be at least I said like 6 months, but it will be at least 6 months because we gotta release the game by July, I guess, and we'll be still working on DLC content and content for the release of the game. So it's kind of hard for me like to give you any kind of input on that matter, I guess. Yeah, what I could tell you to do would be like try scouting more artists, more pixel artists, I guess, if you. And you didn't even say, are you aiming like to release a pixel art game or not? Or is this just like a 2D game, like in general? If you really want to like make a game, I suggest you like participating in game jams and stuff because, and I'm telling you this because I know that feeling, and I wouldn't like suggest you like to just go and burn money like trying to make a game. It's easier like just to start. Like you said, you have some projects, like some small projects. I like suggest you trying to finish that again. Oh, sorry. Uh, game chains, game gems. Aren't you familiar with those? Because if you're not, that's the kind of like thing you. That's the best kind of thing you find to start like game dev, because it's like people getting together and working on a game, like to get it finished like in 48 or 72 hours or a week if you're talking Ludum there, I guess. Yeah, what I'm trying to say, like if you got no experience developing games, I suggest you like instead of putting the money on like a like an artist directly, I suggest you like hiring a producer to develop the game, because the producer will get like he will answer for the money spent and will make sure like the money is well spent. So yeah, that's like we're kind of uh, how can I say, drifting to another notion. I It's kind of hard like trying to discuss it's something like a serious matter. So you're not right. No, you're not wrong. What I mean, that is what I mean. It's like I'm just saying that if you want to pay for like hired work, I don't know. What can I tell you? Yeah, let me just undo everything I've done here because I'm kind of lost right now. So, um, um, okay, I'll try to say it like in the most like clear way I guess I can within the limitations of my poor English. Is that I'd suggest for you like to get in touch with people like developing through game jams because not only you get to get the feel of like working with a deadline and trying to develop the whole project like in a really small amount of time. I'm gonna send you a link here. Uh, but you can look up like there's Global Game Jam. There is Learn There. There's also a lot of small jams that there's like train jam, but that's for experienced developers, I guess. It happens. I'm not entirely sure. It happens like once a year, and I what I'm trying to say is get to know the full experience of developing a game before you spend money on developing one. Mostly like because mostly like you'll be like wasting money in some things that are not supposed to be spent at a time in the development. I'm not sure if I'm being clear, but what I'm trying to say is that sometimes when you don't have the full experience of game developing, you will be spending money in things that are not supposed to be spent at a certain time. You know what I mean? Because there's like pre-production, there's development, and there's like post-production. And if you don't have the experience, like the if you don't get to experience the whole development process, like most likely you'll be burn all your money or all the money you gotta spend like to develop the whole game in one of those steps. And if you don't like do one of those steps properly, most likely the game won't even be like published. Yeah, and like trying to participate in a game jam, it's the kind of the experience that widens your vision of game dev. So that's what I suggest. And like uh, try I'll try keeping in touch with you, but and trying to give you advice at like but yeah, I'd only say like do not rush. Like spending money without what can I say how uh, yeah, I guess you got my point. I guess I don't really have to explain myself anymore. So planning, that's the main suggestion I'd give you, advice. Like for a game release to work, you gotta plan like really small steps and like trying to figure out the big picture.
Hello.
E aí, Túlio? Tô tentando convencer uma pessoa
Hello,
aqui.
Jobs. Speak English, motherfucker.
É. Tô explicando em inglês aqui.
Explaining something.
You're goddamn right. Ai, ai, Túlio. Skill
Podia só
tools.
exportar o boneco? O que você tá fazendo?
Velho, tem que renomear as paradas, né? As tags pros negócios certos, bagulho maluco certo aqui.
Entendi. O que o Justin tá falando aí?
Ah, o cara frustrado com a vida mudando e quer trabalhar com game dev
E,
e tá achando que só muito dinheiro vai resolver. Yeah, I guess you're right, Justin, but it's like I said, like do not think that just throwing money at a project it will work out. That's the advice I gotta tell you. And I don't mean to say that that was that's what you had in mind, but yeah. A gente perdeu, né, Túlio? Tá aí? Túlio, tá aí ainda? Ah.
oh,
Que eu acho que eu já tinha juntado um monte de coisa aqui da Yadal. Tive que recuperar aqui ó, umas outras skills.
como assim?
Não, tipo a skill do Magnum Break, aquela que ela bate no chão.
Sei.
Então, eu lembro de já ter uma época que eu tinha colocado ela no arquivo da Yadal, mas não tá aqui agora. Então eu acho que deve ter perdido, né, em algum momento. Devia estar lá nos
Tá no
HDs.
Delsin Folder lá.
É. Não, não, porque eu não tenho acesso aqui agora. Tu tá com a Time Capsule?
Tem uma versão atualizada no Mac aqui de casa. Deixa eu ver se no PC aqui tá atualizado. Peraí.
Tem 4 skills. Qual que é a primeira skill aqui? Não tem primeira skill, não, pá. Pá, macho. Skill 1.
Tá abrindo aqui. Quer saber o quê?
Eu não quero saber mais não. Se encontrar, eu vou ficar triste aqui. Tanta coisa que eu fiz. Era um arquivo da Yadal.
Ah, tá. Tu fala que o Magnum Break ele tava dentro dela, o Apex da bola, né? É isso?
Não era FX não, era skill mesmo, porque o Magnum Break onde no arquivo que eu peguei, ele não tinha. Aí eu tive que pegar de outro arquivo. No que tem aí tá? Tá a animação dentro ou não? Só a animação, não é nem o FX.
Olha no Discord aí.
Mandou a pasta?
Chat geral aí.
Me manda esse arquivo aí, por favor. Porque aqui não tem esse Fallen e não tem o REST também. Yeah, Justin, I get it because I have two older brothers and both of them like work for Petrobras. It's a Brazilian oil company, and they got like the uh, what's the term? It's like embarked. No, it's not embarked. I can't figure out the term in English, but it's the same thing. Like they go to a platform spend like some time there and come back and got some free time. Tu mandou, Túlio? Let me see if the term is right or not. On board. Yeah. Shipped? Embarked. Embarked. Cadê esse arquivo, parceiro?
Subindo, tá subindo.
É grande assim? Peraí, colocou ele aonde?
Minha net tá ruim.
Aqui no. Foi no Discord mesmo, né?
Tá no chat geral.
How old are you, Justin? Yeah, I'm just saying that because I know how it is like to have a project and don't have the money to spend on it, and but I also have the experience like to work on a project in like in a professional way. So from my perspective, it's kind of something to balance, like both things. Oh, so you're pretty young. And something I gotta tell you is like the journey like of learning game dev. It's really nice. So maybe try thinking that you can invest that money on yourself, like as a game dev, because since you've got like a yeah, a good amount, I guess. Yeah, I'll be turning 30 this year, so I know what you feel. Yeah, with me it's the other way around. People usually think I'm older than I am because I say because of my beard and because I'm bald. Yeah, yeah. I hate myself and going, yeah. Oh, these two animations ready right here. And there was I.
Foi, eu acho que foi.
Foi, tô aqui, já peguei o arquivo já. Valeu.
It's us, my
It's us. It's us com Z, né? It's us.
yes.
Ai. Oh, Túlio, que beleza. Rapaz, a animaçãozinha era bem feita, né? Bem feita, eu digo, com muitos quadros.
Era bem sofrido.
Ver se eu consigo copiar direto aqui. O que aconteceu aqui, meu Deus do céu? Deu. Não deu. Deu mais ou menos. Deu sim. Yeah. Ai, que isso. Escudo inferior. Nossa. A nomenclatura que eu usava aqui era péssima. Meu Deus do céu. Por que que tem uma capa aqui? Por que que tem uma capa? But I'd suggest you setting that goal, Justin. Just try to jump on or jump in one of those game jams, so you get the experience of developing a game, or maybe you can get most of the experience working with some other people, but you can also do it only by yourself. But it's not like as rich as usually working with some other people. Não, lança. People usually super friendly like towards newcomers, so that's it. Just do it. Like the great philosopher Shia LaBeouf would say, has said. Let's keep in touch. Yeah, and if you get any kind of question, like just shoot in on my Discord. Let me see here. 52 to 67. That's 15. Yeah, that's correct. Mas so, but tomorrow is going to be a sad day. Oh, skip two. Tá, let's turn this one in skip two. Oh, yeah, I've got a. I had the game installed and like warmed through the art folder. Like you can check every animation made for the game. It's really nice. And one of the animators is a Brazilian one. Is one of the animators, the pixel art animator that I respect the most, like Glauber Kotak. I don't know if you heard about him, but the animation for the game is awesome. The art is awesome. Everything about the game is sick. I know it, and I heard that the game servers were going down. Yeah, yeah. The Brazilian one was not the only animator for the game, but he's one of them. I'd suggest you checking his art. His name is Glauber Kotaki. I guess it's written that way. Ai, ai. What was this? Slide. Oh, slide. Dash slide. Is it? Yeah, 4 frames. Yeah, I played a little bit of it, and it was really a good game. It really was. Vazio. Not supposed to be vazio. This is a shadow. Shadow layer, and it's gonna be 50. I don't know why this. Yeah. I'm gonna discard this one. And
Xuxinho, teu mic tá meio robótico. Fala um pouquinho aí.
1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. 2 embaixo de todos, raiz onde não tem um.
Tá.
Tá de boa?
Deixa eu ouvir na stream aqui, peraí. Tá um pouco ruim.
You mentioned you look at animations frame by frame. What did you use? Oh, you mean the software?
Tá meio robótico. Se você ouvir tua stream aí, tu vai ver.
Você ouviu no Twitch ou foi no YouTube?
YouTube.
Oh, it's Aseprite. For me, it's simply the best pixel art animation software. Oh, no, because the animation files were in the game folder, right? So I could just open them with Aseprite and browse like through the frames. Let me see my channel right here because one of my peers is saying that the audio is sounding a little bit robotic. One of my peers is saying that the audio is sounding a little bit robotic. Yeah, it's kind of odd. Maybe the problem is with Streamlabs because at Discord it's not sounding strange to them. I'm not gonna try like to fix it right now because yeah, I only lose some time that could be well spent like getting all these animations to work. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Yeah, there's something wrong here. I gotta fix this animation, but not right now. I'm not really sure if I have them saved because I guess I do on my Dropbox. Let me just check here in a sec. Where is it? Oh, here. Here. I guess it's only the VFX. I only got the VFX here. But you could also find all the character animation in there. As you can see, it's a lot of animation here. There's a lot of animation here. Let me check this with Aseprite because I guess I can watch the preview for the animation. Just a second. Yeah, not really. But what I can do is this. I can open an animation and then import sprite sheet. Yes, this was the size for the file. Height 80. Let me check if that's correct. It's not, it's more than that. 64 maybe? 64 by 64. Yeah. Let me check. No, it's not. 80 by 64. It's not. It's really strange. I guess it's something like this. Let's see. You better go, man. Yeah, if those kind of files I can, let me get this one because it's a little bit more, it's easier to read. What's the animation? So I can come here, import sprite sheet. 100 by 100. Yeah, I guess that's it. By columns. Yeah, the sizing was not correct, but you can check how the animation is supposed to be. Yeah, that's it. And I'm pretty sure you could also find for the files for the characters. And what I'm gonna do, since I'm not sure I will be able to reach those files again, I guess I'll download the game because it's still, you can still do it, right? On Steam. There's a filter here. Yeah, I will download it and try to save what I can. But the animation really is awesome. Character design and pretty much everything about the game. Yeah, let me finish this character because I'm pretty sure I spent a lot more time than I previously anticipated for it. So, oh, come on. Yeah, it's done. What I gotta do right now then is every skill. And I import the animation on the project. and it will take some time, but I'll try to check the release folder right now. The release folder. Units, and here it is, every character from the game. Oh, this is awesome. Let me try to import one of those. Oh, is the folder protected or something? I'm sorry, my throat is kind of sore right now. Yeah, I guess I can't move them because the folder is protected, so I'm just gonna. Oh, you got the gifts right here. From a lot of them, but I guess you can access the attacks. From what I can read from the atlases, the attacks are here. Let me try to find that folder here in Aseprite. Program files, CNC maps, command list, program files. 86, CMap, STEM, CMaps, common, list, resources app, source, resources, units, and your day. From what I can see, I guess it's '81, '80 maybe? No, it's not '80. '81. '81 to '80. It's not by rows. I guess they're using columns. If the character is going up, I guess it's not 81. Oh, it's supposed to be 81, the height also. 81, 81. Let's see. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, I guess that there's no like problem. Use them as placeholders, and to try and find the animation you or the movement you want for the characters on your game. So I'm glad I could help you in any kind of way, at least on this. So what I gotta do right now is get the character to work. What I mean by that is back prefab. Now it is enemy base. Now I got come on. Where's my animator? Animator. That's a lot of components, and sometimes it's a huge mess. Come on. Oh, there it is. I'm glad I could be of any help. And like I said, like if you got any doubt about anything game dev related, just send me a message. I'm glad to help. Good night. Sleep tight. There it is. Boceadal is ready. Show enemy boss. Boceadal. And thanks for the English practice, Justin. Uf, Monster Tank. Hum? Uf, como é que tá agora, ô, Otávio? Deixa eu conferir, né? Não conferi aqui se tá tudo certo. Corpse. Bem, estranho isso. Certo. É, por enquanto tá valendo.
Ó, o custo tá ok, caralho.
Tu não me fala as paradas, meu parceiro. E aí, minha voz tá estranha ainda?
Pouquinho?
Peraí, deixa eu ver aqui. Deixa eu ver aqui. Minha
Dá
voz
pra te
parece
escutar
meio robótica
tranquilo,
mesmo,
né?
mas
Mas. Tá.
naturalmente. Acho que a garganta tá ruim.
Oi?
Minha garganta tá ruim.
É, não é a culpa da garganta.
Você não sabe. Deixa eu desligar o microfone e conectar de novo.
Sei sim. Você tá ouvindo sua stream?
Eu tinha escutado sim, tava estranho.
Agora sim, ficou perfeito.
Eu desliguei e liguei o fone de ouvido aqui.
Pronto. Solved.
Solved?
Solved.
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 Meu amigo, o cara lá conversou que só, viu?
Eu vi, a Maria.
Mas a DAO aqui tá completa. Então, eu tô fazendo aquele esquema lá, velho. Subir o commit numa branch separada.
Sim, senhor.
Aí, se alguém quiser, é só puxar dela, né? Ou é melhor eu mesmo puxar?
Você completou, se dá um merge, velho.
Tá bom.
Oi?
Tá bom. Os caralho, 78 changes? Ah, eu não fiz o commit, velho. Como que erro. Eu dei um pull, em vez de só fechar o Unity, alternei pra ele. Lasquei todinho. Ah não, ufa. Não teve tanta alteração. Ai, 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 ai. O Túlio tá subindo as paradas pro subrepositório já?
Eu acho que não.
Eita caralho. Tinha uma água no congelador. Daquele jeito. Deu uma alterada nos seus scripts lá, Otávio. Pô, Otávio. Lembra aquela parada que eu tava falando de tentar fazer o jogo todo pelo Animator e tal, usando uns scripts mínimos?
Hum.
Eu refiz o minigame da Workbench desse jeito, velho. E ficou massa. Assim, usando alguns scripts e tal. Até pensei em fazer uma herança lá, um encapsulamento, mas achei melhor não.
Boto fé. O que vocês mudaram no meu lá?
No seu?
Ah, você falou que mexeram no meu script?
Ah, sim, não, foi só. É porque você tinha colocado para ele procurar o objeto com o script dele mudar o valor com o slider no texto. É só porque eu mudei o nome das paradinhas lá, porque tava meio errado. Aí tinha parado de funcionar, né? Aí fui ver o que era e era só porque você tinha colocado para procurar pelo arquivo com o nome, né? Aí só alterei o nome no script.
Ah, tá. O
Coisa simples.
que tava errado?
Não tava errado, é porque eu alterei o nome do Game Object. Ah, sim, o que tava errado era. Velho, era tipo. O thickness, na verdade, era o infio e o fio era Era o thickness, era tipo, tava trocado só. Mas como não faz diferença agora, né? Porque a gente não vai usar mais. É tipo, é meio que só visual.
Ah, tá. Tá acabando já esse trem?
Velho, tem muita coisa pra fazer. Mas é pra tá acabando, né? Mas meio que a data de lançamento do jogo vai ser em maio, então tem mais tempo, né? Mas é pra tá acabando. Aí depois que eu dou o merge, que você falou, eu descarto, eu deleto a branch local, não é isso?
É, se você quiser. Você pode deixar aí a branch.
Ah, acho
Só
que
uma questão de organização, né? Se você exclui, fica menos sujeira aí no seu fork.
boto fé. É, caralho, tá. Já fiz tudo. Ajustei a tag, prefere criado. Ah, ali agora. Vou dar uma pausa só antes de continuar. E vou fechar a live. Volto daqui a pouco. Pra quem tá aí, ó, só tem uma pessoa assistindo, mas brigadão. Brigadão por ficar até o final. E eu vou fazer uma pausa aqui agora e volto daqui a uns